Hey there, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Charlotte with Colorful Teaching for You, and today we're going to look at what is procrastination and why do so many high school students procrastinate. So essentially, procrastination is when we assign a task and our children either hand it in at the very last minute or they hand it in well past the deadline. Procrastination is prevalent among so many high school students, and it is incredibly important for us as educators to understand why our children procrastinate and to help them move past it, because if we don't do it, it can lead to a whole host of issues such as increased frustration, increased anxiety levels, decreased grades, and also decreased ability to find prospects, job prospects, career prospects, or even graduation abilities. So what we are going to do is break this down into two segments. The first segment that we're going to talk about are the reasons as to why our children are procrastinating, and the second part is one quick way that we can help you move, or help your children move past this so that they are now going to be productive. Cool? Let's get into it. So the first reason as to why our children might procrastinate is relevance. So many of them don't see the relevance about why they're studying a specific topic. How does it relate to their life right now? So we might see an idea, an abstract image of why we're studying a concept, but if it's not relevant to a child in this immediate present, in what they are in their life right now, they don't always want to work on that assignment. So let's give you an example. Physics, for example. I could never understand why we had to study physics. I understood the concept of physics and how it was, why it was so important for us to understand it, but what did it have to do with me? I wasn't going to do anything related to physics beyond high school. So if we do not explain to them why they're studying physics, for example, a lot of them don't feel a need to keep going or studying it. So that's one of them, relevance. Number two is perfectionism. There's so many children who have this high need to produce really high quality work or have such high standards that even they can't meet them. So what ends up happening is that our kids stop working on the entire project but work on one small aspect of it, and they hyper focus on it to a point where the rest of it is rushed and completed at the very, very end, so close to the deadline that while we see this amazing part of the project, the rest is not high quality. So sometimes you might get it handed in really late, or you might not even get it handed in because it's not their best work. And so perfectionism is number two. The third one is failure. There's so many children that are afraid of failure. So you might get kids handing in assignments really, really late, or not handing in at all if they're in this category, because they might be afraid of what their peers or adults like their parents or their teachers might think or say about their work and how it might actually impact themselves, their view of themselves. So fear of failure is a really big one as to why children procrastinate. And number four is discomfort. Now this is where we put our kids together in a group environment and we ask them to work on a group project, to collaborate with each other. There are some kids that will work really well together and they just gel together, but others, they don't work together well. And so it causes strife amongst them, and when that happens, the focus is on their feelings more so than on the actual project. So you're not going to get their best work. And in that case, because they're so focused on their feelings, the work's going to be rushed at the end and then they hand that in. So those are our four reasons. Now the quick thing that you can do, a quick fix, is I've got a free training video that I would love for you to watch. It's got 3 steps. It's going to help your children move from procrastinating to being productive. Okay? Now this video is short, it's bite-sized, and will get you immediate results. So if you watch it, you don't have to worry about it being a very long video. It's going to be quick. So you can take action right away. And if you have any questions, you can send me a message and we can discuss it. Okay, so let's recap really quickly. What we've talked about so far is what procrastination is and why it's important for us to understand why our kids procrastinate. We've looked at 4 reasons as to why our children procrastinate. For example, relevance, perfectionism, failure, and discomfort. We've also looked at one quick fix, which is where my free mini training is going to come in handy. It's going to give you 3 quick fixes for you to be able to move your kids from procrastination to productivity. Now, while we've gone through everything, what I'd like you to do, the first step I'd like you to take before you do anything else, is to first look at those 4 reasons. Figure out which one matches your students by conferencing with them. So actually go and talk to your kids. Look at which one matches them so that we know exactly how we can help them. Then go to the actionable step, which is the video. Look at those three steps that you can use. Figure out which step you need to use first. Implement it, and then see the progress. All right? And if you have any questions, then send me a quick message. In the meantime, I will see you next week, same place, same time. And remember to create, experience, and teach from the heart. Now, if you're looking, for that video, I will link to it in the description. All right? Take care, my friends, and I will see you later. Bye.